Ever feel like you're drowning in budgeting advice?
Oh, yeah.
It's always like, track this or cut back on that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it never seems to get to the core issue,
Right.
which is our relationship with money.
Yeah.
Today, we're ditching the surface level stuff
Hey.
and diving deep into a book that totally changed my view of spending.
Right.
The Spender's Guide to Debt-Free Living
Okay.
by Newell Jones.
Gotcha.
This isn't about learning to pinch pennies.
No.
It's about really understanding the psychology behind our spending habits.
Oh, interesting.
And using that to find genuine freedom.
Ooh, I like that.
Freedom through making choices on purpose.
I'm in.
And you know what? I think what really sets Anna's approach apart
What's that?
is that it goes beyond just the numbers.
Yeah.
It tackles those kind of emotional and even subconscious factors
Interesting.
that drive us to spend.
Yeah.
It's not just about creating a spreadsheet.
Right.
It's about understanding why we even reach for our wallets in the first place.
I think that is so overlooked
Yeah.
when we're talking about personal finance.
Yeah.
The emotional side of it.
Totally.
Huge.
And Anna's own story, it really resonated with me.
Okay.
She was in so much debt
Yeah.
and stuck in that spend and feel guilty cycle.
Yeah.
So relatable.
Oh, totally.
I think a lot of people listening right now have probably felt
sure.
that sense of being trapped by their finances.
Mm-hmm.
It's so common.
Absolutely.
And it's like, what do we do about it?
Right.
Well, Anna did something incredible.
Okay.
She paid off $23,000 of debt in just 15 months.
Ooh.
15 months.
That's amazing.
It makes you wonder, how,
Yeah.
what was it about her system
Right.
that made such a dramatic turnaround possible?
Exactly.
So did she just lock herself in a room and eat ramen for 15 months or?
I mean, that's kind of what I imagine when I hear
Right.
spending fast.
Ending fast.
Yeah.
That was the first thing that came to mind for me too.
Right. Total deprivation.
Yeah. Lights out.
Yeah.
No spending.
Yeah.
But it's not really about that, is it?
Not at all.
It's more nuanced.
Much more.
So what is a spending fast really about?
So it's about making choices, but conscious choices.
Okay.
Anna gives you this framework for looking at your spending
Okay.
and asking yourself,
Yeah.
do I need this
Okay.
or do I just want it?
Right, because those two can feel
Oh, absolutely.
very similar sometimes.
Super blurry.
Yeah.
Especially when you're in the moment.
Yeah. And you have your phone out,
Add to cart.
add to cart, one click.
That's it.
It's dangerous.
And it's done.
So I'm curious, how do we start
Yeah.
identifying those needs versus wants?
So one thing Anna suggests
Okay.
is keeping a spending journal
Okay.
for a week or two.
Okay.
Write down literally everything you buy,
Even the little things.
even a pack of gum.
Okay.
Write it down
Ah.
and then go back
Okay.
and categorize each item as a need or a want.
Okay. I did that once.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you find?
I was shocked at how much money I was spending on stuff I didn't need.
Yeah.
Little impulse buys.
It adds up. It's
Yeah.
like death by 1,000 cuts.
Right.
Or saying, beware of little expenses. A small leak will sink a great ship.
I like that.
Yeah.
It's true.
It's
So, okay, we've started tracking. We're
Yeah.
becoming aware
Yeah.
of those needs versus wants.
Yes.
What's next?
Goals.
Goal setting.
Oof, the dreaded G word.
I know, right?
But you were saying earlier about how Anna connects goals back to values.
Yes.
And that's so much better than just I want to be debt-free.
Being debt-free is great.
Yeah, it's a good goal,
Yeah.
but it's not very exciting.
Not very motivating.
No.
So think about what you actually care about.
Okay.
What really lights you up?
Is it travel?
Okay.
Is it buying a house?
Yeah?
Early retirement?
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
Okay.
Connect your financial goals to that.
That's a good idea.
Because financial freedom isn't just about not owing money.
Right.
It's about having the resources to live the life that you want.
Right.
So if you connect it to those bigger things,
Mm-hmm.
suddenly saving money is way more appealing.
And so it's like you're saving towards
Yeah.
a picture of your values.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we've tracked our spending,
We've got our goals.
needs versus wants,
Yeah.
big picture goals.
Yeah.
What's next?
Tracking your spending.
Oh, no. Not the spreadsheets.
Okay, so full disclosure, spreadsheets are my jam.
Okay, well, I am not a spreadsheet person.
You don't have to be.
Okay, good.
Okay, so Luckily, we live in an age of technology.
Yes.
There are so many apps out there
Good.
that connect to your bank accounts,
Right.
categorize your spending for you.
Mm.
You can set up alerts to tell you when you're getting close to your budget.
Wow.
It's amazing.
We don't have to like
Right.
do it all manually.
You can if you want.
Yeah.
I mean, some people find that helpful.
Yeah.
I do.
But it's not necessary.
Not at all.
Okay. So find a method that
Yeah.
works for you.
That's the key, and that you can stick with.
Consistency.
That's it.
All right. But even with the best systems and apps
Yeah?
and clear goals,
Yep.
it can still be tough to stay motivated.
Yeah.
Like life throws curveballs,
All the time.
unexpected expenses.
Yep.
It's just easy to slip back into old habits.
It's so easy.
So how do we stay on track when those inevitable bumps in the road show up?
Well, that's where the psychological piece comes back in.
Okay.
Anna really emphasizes finding a support system.
Okay.
It could be a friend, a family member,
Yeah.
even an online community.
Oh, yeah.
People who are also working towards financial freedom.
Yeah.
Having people to cheer you on and to hold you accountable can be a game changer.
That makes a lot of sense.
It can really help when you're tempted to,
Yeah.
veer off course.
Straight from the path
Yes.
back to target.
Back to target.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's not just about having cheerleaders.
Right.
It's about celebrating wins.
Yes.
Big or small.
Big or small.
Take a moment. Recognize your progress
You deserve it.
and reward yourself
Yes.
in a way
Yes.
that aligns with your goals.
Exactly.
So not like blowing your budget,
Not a shopping spree.
but maybe cooking a nice meal at home
Yeah.
or going for a hike.
Or like a free concert in the park.
Yeah, free events.
Yeah.
There's so many.
Ton.
And then we always want to keep those long-term rewards in mind.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what is that feeling going to be like
Yes.
when you're financially free?
Well, it's powerful.
So powerful.
Let that be your fuel.
Yes, I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've talked about a lot,
We have.
but one thing I wanted to touch on is Anna's advice on navigating social situations.
Oh, that's huge.
Yeah, because it's so easy to feel pressured
Oh, so
to
easy.
spend money you don't have,
Yes. It's
especially when you're out with friends.
Yeah.
Everyone's getting drinks.
Appetizers.
Yeah, and you're like,
Oh, I'll just get water.
I'll have water,
Yeah.
but you really want that margarita.
I know.
So how do we deal with that?
Well, Anna talks about the importance of communication.
Oh, okay.
Like actually talking to your friends
Yeah.
about your financial goals and suggesting alternatives.
Oh, okay.
Like, hey, instead of going out to dinner,
Yeah.
let's do a potluck.
Ooh, I like potlucks.
Potlucks are the best.
Yeah, game night,
Game night.
hike. So many things you can do.
That don't involve spending a ton of money.
Yeah.
And your real friends
Yeah,
are going to be supportive.
totally.
And they're going to get it.
If
They
they're not,
don't.
red flag.
Red flag.
Maybe they're not your real friends.
Maybe not.
Okay, so communication is key.
So key.
And something else that stood out to me
Yeah.
was how Anna emphasizes gratitude
Yes.
and mindfulness.
Such a good point.
It's not about deprivation.
Right.
It's about appreciating what we already have,
Exactly.
which honestly can
Yeah.
be hard,
It can be hard.
especially when you're bombarded with ads.
Oh my gosh.
For
so
things you
much
don't need.
Constantly.
So how does gratitude actually help us with our spending?
Well, when you're focused on the good things you already have,
Okay,
you're less likely to be tempted
by those shiny new objects.
by all the stuff, you know? It shifts your focus
Heck yeah.
from a place of lack to a place of abundance.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so to sum it all up,
Yeah.
The Spender's Guide to Debt-Free Living.
Yes.
It's not just a budget book.
Yep.
It's a guide
It is.
to changing your whole relationship with money, aligning your spending with your values,
Yes.
and finding true financial freedom.
That's the goal.
So to leave you with something to think about,
Okay.
what's one small unnecessary expense
Yeah.
you could cut out this week?
Ooh.
Could you pack your lunch instead of eating out?
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
What about that online shopping cart
Ooh, yeah.
that's just sitting there?
Just clear it.
Clear it.
Walk away.
Walk away.
That one small change
Yeah.
could be the start
The first step.
to something much bigger.
Our journey to freedom.
I love that.
Yeah.
And for more guidance on this whole system,
Yes.
definitely check out Anna's book.
So good.
You won't regret it.
I promise.
It's incredible how just a few intentional choices
Yeah.
can lead to such a different life.
It's true.
A life of freedom,
And abundance.
abundance.
It's possible.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for having me.